Welcome to my guide on 6 Invoker, where I'll break down exactly how to play this comp, stage by stage. This is the comp that's about to take over TFT. I'm extremely excited about that. You should have seen me, actually. I was downright skipping on my way to therapy today. I haven't been this excited about what the future might hold since I was born, honestly. The reason why is this is the comp that I played since the set came out. This is my favorite comp. This was my baby. And I'm just ecstatic to get 6-way contested every game now. With that said, let's stop wasting time with intros. First off, we always gotta talk about the legends. And there's basically two schools of thought here. Number one is you're a big dick bandito and you've got a subway footlong ready to pounce at any moment. And so you're looking to hard force 3-star karma every game. For that, I would suggest taking Lee Sin. I would say 6 Invoker is mostly a level 8 comp. Yes, you can hit it at 7, but your highest cap is getting Ahri and Rise, both of which are obviously easier to access at level 8, and Lee Sin gives you the goal to push level 8 and also reroll with Trade Sector, plus the duplicator to chase that karma dream. And then there's the other legend you could take, which is Aurelian Soul and Hyper Fast 9, and just aim for Ahri 2 and Rise 2 as your main threats. Ahri is actually good as a main carry now, after her recent changes, since now she doesn't stop to read the entirety of Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix in between casts. Ahri with 6 Invoker, a blue buff, and some nice damage items is actually a very good late game win condition. So that's it for the legends. Now let's get into the game. What are the openings that you should play with this comp? Because believe it or not, I don't think this comp is still good enough to hard force it every game like the Azir Lux one. Now I would say Ionia is pretty much the main opening you're looking for. Sometimes, if you get a level 2 Renekton, you can play Shurima early. If you get an early Taric, you could play Sorcerers with Ori, Soraka, things like that. Now, something I personally like to do in the first stage is every Kayle, Poppy, or Maokai that I see, I pick them up and I hold on to them. That's not necessarily part of the guide. I just despise that comp. I hate it. I think it all goes back to one time when I got 5 Kayles by 2-1 or 2-2. Something like that. I was like, Jesus, I asked for a sign, not a goddamn billboard. But I guess this, it makes it a simple game, I guess. Or so I thought. Turns out the woes of playing in low elo is people see me with 5 Kayles and somehow that doesn't deter them from hard forcing the exact same comp anyway. This guy must truly be a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. He does not care. He is forcing this comp no matter what. But he had Trade Sector, so he was constantly rolling. And he ends up hitting way before I did. So then I got tilted, and I just tilt rolled all the way down to 0, trying to hit Kayle 3, and I went 8th. So that's good. These ugly mud rolling pigs played incorrectly, and they won because of it. Cool. Cool. Literally the next game, I had a gentleman type in chat, I am going Kayle, no pivot, and then he deafened, which is a very strong move, especially considering he didn't even have the opening for it. There was another guy with a way better opening than him, and he was just contesting him for it. So I don't understand how the zoo stays open when all the animals are playing TFT. So I decided I'm going to hold on to every Kayle I see, just out of pure ego, honestly. Only for both of them to end up hitting anyway, which is just fantastic. I gotta say, I'm so happy for them. My self-esteem is at an all-time high right now. I really feel like I'm in control of what happens in my life. Anyway, in stage 2, you want to save as much HP as you can. If you're going the Fast 9 build for this, then I would say it's actually not terrible to lose streak here. If any of you guys watch my Azir Lux strategist guide, you'd know that I pretty much lose streak in every comp, to be honest. I'm quite skilled in the art of inting. It almost comes natural to me. But that's the early game. At Krugs, you should have somewhere between 20 and 40 gold, and with that you can go into this next stage and be perfectly fine. Presumably, if you have on the lesser side of the gold, it's because you're stronger, and if you have more gold, then you'll level up quicker and get to roll all the sooner. So for stage 3, it's kind of a snooze fest, I'm not gonna lie. You want to level to 6 at 3-2, and then from there just get to 50 gold and slow level the rest of the stage. So after 3-2, honestly, I don't know, just take a moment to walk around, stretch out a little bit. Go talk to your parents, tell them divorce is not the only way, make sure all your Tamagotchis are fed, stuff like that. But stage 3 is a bit of a snoozer, so you're just leveling to level 7. And if you're really weak, you can roll a little bit at 6. But yeah, mostly you're just leveling this stage. Now stage 4, this is where we gotta make some adult decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, are we going for this Karma 3? Is this Karma 3 happening? This is where your skill at the game has to come out a little bit. You have to be able to tell from this position what the lobby is going to look like in 4 or 5 rounds. Are there people contesting Karma? Are there people contesting Shen? You might have to roll anyway, again, just to stabilize your position. And then you also have the Diaper Kings to consider, pushing levels with Aurelion Soul. Are they taking Ahris or Rises? You know, all of this should inform what you should be doing here in this stage. Ideally, you get all of them at the same time, and that's obviously, you know, your highest cap. But as we talked about with my Kayle problem, some people are just built different, and they'll contest you on those champions, even though it's actually worse for them to contest you on those champions. So if you're rolling this stage, first of all, Godspeed, soldier. But you also want to look for Teryx and Sorakas. Lissandra is a great 3-star as well. If you're going to level, then level as soon as you can, while still having some gold left over to roll at 8 and maybe look for a Shen 2 or Ahri and Rise, you know, these types of characters. Now, by stage 5, you should be pretty close to full power here. Now, this is what those boards should look like. You know, level 8, 3-star Karma, 3-star Soraka, and 1-star Rise, 1-star Ahri. You know, not fully capped, but still plenty strong enough to get first here. And that's actually exactly when I told them, you know what, I'll humbly accept second place here. I'll take my LP, I'll cash out of the casino and go home while I still can. Not a big deal. Sometimes the game decides, you know what, you've cooked enough this game, and it gives you these items. So that's an 8th right there. That's an 8th. Now this is the highest cap for this comp. Level 9, 3-star Karma with perfect items, 2-star Ahri with perfect items, and Sejuani for Freljord at level 9. I think even without the 3-star Shen, this is probably a first anyway, unless... Not again, bro. Not again, bro. Okay. But if you're able to hit that Karma 3, or if you're able to hit a Ahri 2, you should pretty much guarantee top 4. The cap for this comp is extremely high, but it's just very difficult to get sometimes. With that said, that's it. You should now be masters of this comp. Go get your LP. Peace.